Hi everybody, happy Thursday. I just got off the phone with my brother and I wanted to jump on quick to give you a quick analogy. We were talking about our ducks. So we had a few ducks. We do not have a fenced in yard, and somebody had shooting practice with our ducks, okay?
And
so
what?
we had one in the coop. It was kind of the runt of the bunch.
And guess what? It didn't grow, but once we let it go instead, it grew like that big.
Right. So when it was in the coop, it only grew as it wasn't growing, like it stayed small because it was in this container of what it thought it could do, like the possibility container, let's just call it, right? So if you think of like the analogy, you ever hear of like a shark? When a shark is in a tank, a baby shark, if you put it in a tank, it'll only grow so big. But if you let the shark out, it'll grow, okay? So what is my point? The duck, we had it in the coop. It only grew so big. Once we let it out, it started to grow really, really, really fast and really, really, really big. It's the same with us, guys. We can only grow to the extent that we think is possible for us, okay? So we have these limitations that we place upon ourselves, and we only grow.
Everybody, plus every single night you grow a little tiny bit taller.
Do you really? Every single night you grow a little bit taller. So that's such a great analogy. The shark in the tank or the duck in the coop. They only grow. They won't grow. They feel they're limited to that space. We feel like we're limited beings, and so we don't allow ourselves to grow and expand, when in reality we're expansive beings, and that's the whole purpose of us being here, is to learn, grow, expand, and evolve. Like, what a beautiful analogy.
What does evolve
as
mean?
soon as it's let
what
out.
What does evolve mean?
Evolve means that you grow as a spiritual being, which is what we all are. Spiritual beings having a human experience. We need to get beyond our limitations, the limitations that have been placed upon us. Because guess what? If we continue to fight for our limitations, we get to keep them. We're limitless beings. We're far more than we have been led to believe. Far more. Hi, Millie. Hi, Holly. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday. But it's such a beautiful analogy, and it reminds me of a quote by Einstein. Einstein says, about school, if you test a fish about like how well it can climb a tree, of course it's not going to do so well. If we send our kids to school, we expect them all to like do the same against the same curriculum, when in reality we're all individuals. Right? Like, we can only grow and expand on our own time, in our own environment, when we get beyond our own limitations and we realize that, hey, there's a whole nother big world out there. So guess what? I can get bigger. I'm not confined to this that I thought. There's so much more out there to grow, to see and experience. Indoctrination. Exactly. Yes, you said exactly, and I didn't even see that you said exactly, but exactly. Exactly. It's indoctrination. The school system, everything in this world is backwards. And I always quote the Hebrew Bible because I was raised as a Christian, which I believe that the word is being heavily distorted and greatly misunderstood. The top is right here somewhere. Right here. The school system is not working in our favor, okay? It teaches us what they want us to know, nothing more and nothing less. We're not taught that we're creative beings. We're not taught the creative process. We're taught how to problem solve. Y'all remember conflict resolution? We're taught how to solve problems. Therefore, we're focusing on our problems. Therefore, that's what we're creating, because what we focus on expands, because we're energy, but we're not taught any of this. You're welcome. We're not taught any of this. And so we're taught that we're limited beings, and so we stay that way, we stay stuck. But the human journey calls for us to awaken and expand and make that shift from, hey, I'm not limited, there's far more beyond what we've been taught, and you move past that
Mom, go to water.
back into the creative structure, and you realize your power. All right, so I'm gonna jump off. Baby's going crazy. That was just real quick. I was on the phone with my brother. We were talking about the duck in the coop not growing. As soon as you release yourself to what is available outside of the coop or outside of the world, the reality that you believe to be true, you can expand. There's so much more available to you. I love you guys. Truth, love, and light. I hope this makes sense and makes clarity for somebody. Have a namaste, everybody. Cheers.
Water.
Drink your water, guys. Bye.
Ow.